Welcome in to the Enhanced Summer Games. We are obviously hosting at our lovely venue at Lexington Golf Club. That being said, if you do end up coming through and seeing this part of the building, you have come to the wrong place for tomorrow. So follow us round. We'll come down out the car park and show you where we're actually going to be based for tomorrow. So if you have come into here, it's going to be quite busy because it's Captain's Day for the golf. So there's going to be a lot of golfers in here. The car park will be packed probably. So you're going to bring yourself back out the car park, up the top, and as you go out the end of the car park, turn left, and you'll come down to this lovely bend here, and you can see the metal gate on the corner, lowest part of the bit over there. That will be open and be marshalled with car park signs, and that is where we'll be going through tomorrow. So everything will be down here, parking and the event. You obviously can bring yourself up the path once you've parked up through this wooden gate to the facilities we've got for changing, drinks, food, all that sort of stuff. But everything, including parking for the event, will be down here. Follow us down. If you are walking across, we've got this nice wooden fence. Obviously, be careful and respectful of the golfers and the road itself. So there's quite a busy road coming across. We are tucked away behind the sixth green, so there may be golfers in the competition, putting or chipping, so just be aware. They'll be fairly wayward if they're coming down this side of the tee box, but yeah, more importantly, round by the green. And you're going to follow this path down to the bottom. Anybody in a car, you'll be coming through just from that side. Where that Renault is now, you just drop straight down there, following the marshal and the signs. Obviously, it goes without saying, please drive through this bit nice and carefully and slowly. And then we are coming through. So there's the gate. That'll all be open. Coming through here. And we are coming down to the field where we will be hosting the Summer Games. So as you come through these trees, it's an instant left. Across the bridge. Make sure you do this bit nice and slowly. There is a big couple of rocks here, so don't go and do a tyre on it. It is absolutely fine to drive over. We've done it a few times. This will be a little bit more open tomorrow. And you're going to drive straight across. Be aware there'll be people walking around, golfers, but also potentially people walking back towards the clubhouse. This gate will be open and we'll have a bit more signage out and around. So as you come through here, if you're in your cars, you're just straight off to the left. So the car park zone is just on the left-hand side here. It'll be clearly marked again, and you should see some other cars in there. At minimum, the orange Citroen will be in there, so you know you're in the right place. But all the parking is through there. Again, just be careful as you're driving through. There is some rocks and stuff. Don't do a tyre. No one needs that. And it is quite bumpy as whenever you drive on grass to any of these events. Then you'll come back out the car park, obviously being careful of cars, and walk along up to our main part of the arena. This is very cracked down this bit, a bit like the running path, but the running path's not quite as bad. So just watch your ankles. We've got a few signs to remind you it's all quite undulating and uneven. But yeah, walk your way up, and you will come to the main stage for the day. So up here we'll have all of the stations already set up, ready to go. We'll have some drinks and that available. There'll be a check-in desk. We will also have bag drop, everything you could possibly need for your race. The only thing we don't have is the toilets, which are up at the top, and any hot drinks or anything or any food, which you can grab from the main area. We've got sweets, we've got Lucozade water. But this is the main area. So as you come through, we have got started to map out where everything's going to go. So around the outside is our big running area, so you can probably can't see it on the camera. Can you see it on the camera? We'll come a little bit closer. Come on round. Come on round. So everything that has been cut is kind of where we're competing in. There'll be a nice station around here to keep watching and spectating. And to be honest, if you're just careful when you cross, you can obviously get in and watch nice and close to the action. Round this nice wide cut here is our running track. So everything will come out of the station zone and come into the run. The run is a nice big square, so you go straight up to the top. You can't get it wrong. If you see the length of the shrubbery on your right hand side, that is the length the whole way around. So you run up to the top. As the track turns to the left, you go to the left, and then you'll come back down the other side. And where you can see those summer game signs, the other side is a little sign that says in, and that is where you come in to do your stations. At the moment, there's just a small bit of kit out for the stations. The station zone's clearly marked out. There's a bit of tape there. You won't go wrong with them. There's signs and all sorts with those. For now, that will do. I'll explain the briefing for the workout in a second. The only other thing to note when you're around here is just please be careful of ankles. If you've got kids coming down, don't let them run too far because it is a little bit uneven. Just try and keep it fairly still, and just don't get in the way of any of the athletes, please. Other than that, enjoy the course. It's good fun. And yeah, let me do a little race briefing